You are now watching NeshaDaSimmer on YouTube. We are live for a tutorial for you. Tune in. Today I'll be showing you how to add Sims to your game. Let's get it. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification. And share the wealth with a friend. See you on the video. Hey everyone, NeshaDaSimmer here. So I have a lot of people that come to my live on TikTok and they're like, sis, I don't even know how to get started on downloading CCs and mods. And I'm still fairly new myself, y'all. So bear with me with things. But one thing I want to say is I got y'all. We don't gatekeep over here. Now there's 98% of things that I will tell you and 2% that I don't. Because there's just some things you got to keep for yourself. But of course, 98% I'm giving it to you. That can't be gatekeeping, right? Right. So anyway, so I like to use the Sim resources and Patreon for most of my downloading, okay? And so I'm in Clay Kim Sims Patreon right now. She has a lot of free Sims available to you guys. I definitely recommend that you subscribe to her because she has a lot of amazing things available to you. But she does have a lot of amazing free features as well, right? So not scrolling through any of her other stuff. If you come right here, so I don't have Ruby Rose, so we're going to download Ruby Rose into the game, okay? Now, when doing so, you have to be mindful, make sure you pay attention. So if you're like, I don't even know how to get to this because I didn't even pay for anything and I don't even see anything available to me. So let me scroll up and show y'all what I'm talking about. So let me uncheck that. So when you get to someone's Patreon that you do not have access to, meaning the paid content behind the paywall. So when someone says it's behind a paywall, that means there's a membership that you pay to unlock everything. Some things are just support, right? So you'll go up here to tier and you'll hit public. That'll make it available to you. That way you can see everything that's free to the public. But like I said, she has so much stuff behind her paywall as well that you would definitely want to purchase. It's worth it. It's $4 a month, y'all. $4 a month for all the amazing things they provide. So I have all this stuff. Let me scroll down to one that I do not have. Keep on scrolling, girl. We almost there. You see, y'all, look at all these beautiful skins. Look at all that. Okay, so Ruby Rose, I do not have her, right? So if you hit continue reading, it gives you the option. It says CC and Trey, right? Whenever you download stuff like when you go to NeshaDaSimmer and you download a lot of her builds and stuff, make sure that you pay attention because they'll tell you what's required, what you need, all that good stuff, whether it's CCs or whatever is used with it. Okay. So you see the CCs here, you see the trades, and then you see the Clay Kim Sim Ruby Rose package. So you're going to click on, all you got to do is single click it, and it'll take you to the Google Drive where everything, all the CC that is available for this skin. So you're going to click up here where it says CC, click the drop down, and download. Sometimes I have to click it twice because it's like, hold up, do you really want to download this, sis? You got 500 gigabytes of stuff, but it worked. So if you look over here on the right-hand side, all the CCs for this skin has been downloaded. So I'm going to click on the tab. I'm going to go to the tray file next. So I'm going to click on that. And this is all the tray files for this particular skin. So over here in the upper left-hand corner where it says tray, click that drop arrow and download, right? It'll take a second. Give it a second. There you go, right? And a lot of times some people say, hey, you don't have to click this package because that's just this stuff separated. I click it because sometimes when I don't do the package, everything's not available to me. So I click the package and it downloads that, right? So now we have everything available for this skin. So now you're like, sis, how do you put it in your game? Like, I'm so lost and confused. I got you. So over here on the right-hand side, you're going to click on show in folder. All right, I got a whole bunch of stuff on here, y'all. So let me go ahead and just delete all this other stuff available because y'all gonna be like, girl, you got look, y'all see how much I download, right? I download so much stuff. So we're gonna delete that. All right, I got y'all. So let's get into this, right? So over here on the right-hand side, you see where everything was downloaded that we previously just did. So if you click or hover over and it says show in folder, you're going to click that. And it's going to bring up your downloads up, right? So you have this right here. Don't worry about the unconfirmed because you're not going to be able to do anything with it. It'll go away. And then you have your trays and you have your clay kim. So now what you want to do is you want to left click hold and just kind of drag that over there so you can see, right? So now we have two things we want to go into. We have our documents folder because that's where you're going to find everything at, right? So you're going to go to your document. It does not want to act right for me, y'all. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we have our documents. I opened it up twice and you'll see why. All right. So here's the other one. So we're going to make that smaller. All right. I'm going to put that there. So if you see right here, it has electronic arts. You're going to click that, double click it. You see your Sims 4, double click that. And here's your mods folder, right? So you're going to double click that. In your mods folder, you put your CCs there. Your CCs and mods go into your mods folder. The only thing that you put in your tray folder is your tray files. And that's the funky letters, numbers and all that little stuff, right? So if you see I have mine pretty well organized, I don't recommend with certain creators to have theirs where it's like separated other than just their name, just so you don't have to deal with duplicates, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click inside of the mods folder, select new, go up to folder, and I'm going to call it Ruby Rose. This is where we're going to put that skin at, right? And I'm just showing you this as an example. If you want to put all of your CCs in one folder for all the people that you download, that's fine. Because sometimes you will run into duplicates, okay? So just be mindful of that. But I'm doing this for training purposes, right? So now we are going to find Ruby. We're going to double click to open it up, right? We're good there. We have that upper left-hand corner. So over here on the right-hand side where we downloaded, you see here's our CC file right here. We're going to click it to highlight it, and we're going to extract all. And it's just going to say, hey, extract it. Make sure you show extracted files when complete so it'll pop right up. You hit extract. It's right here. You're going to see, you're going to have a lot of, once you start messing in this, guys, you're going to start having a lot of stuff open. That's okay, right? So here's your CCs. You're going to double click to open it. So this is everything, all the CCs that they have for this particular sim. So you can do this. You can go backspace right here and just left click hold and drag that in there. Or you can open it up and drag each item in there individually. But this is fine right here. So we can X out of that, right? So we have the CCs for that sim in the game. Now in the bottom left-hand corner, you see we have the other documents folder open. We're going to scroll down a little bit, click on electronic arts, double click it, go to Sims 4, and instead of going in the mods folder, you're going to go into your tray file folder. So you're going to double click and open that up. So you see how it has a bunch of zeros, some X's, some little lowercase letters and all that good stuff. That's what you want to see. So now on the right-hand side, on your downloads folder, there's your tray. You see how it's highlighted tray. We're going to extract all. We're going to do the same. Make sure it showed extracted when complete. You want to make sure it pops up. You're going to hit extract. All right. So here's your trays. I don't recommend, some people say you can. I don't recommend it because I did it before and it didn't always work with me. Don't drag the folder from the trays to the tray files. You're going to open it up. You're going to click the top one to highlight it. Press shift and then click the bottom one that highlights all of them for you. So then you can let go. Left click hold and drag them to your folder, right? That's it. So now you're like, okay, so how do I find her in the game though? Because I can never find her in the game. So we're just going to minimize this stuff. Minimize, 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 right? And then what we're going to do is after this, we're going to open up the Sims. I'm going to go to that process. I'm going to fast forward through that. You're not going to see that because you already know how to open up your Sims, right? You're going to open up Sims, and then I'll show you then. Y'all, I was so excited to start this and make this first video for y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. So the package that I told y'all, the Clay Kim Sim Ruby Rose that we downloaded from her Patreon, we also have to add that to the game, right? Duh, right? So what we're going to make sure is we have the Electronic Arts Sims 4 mods folder open. Go to Ruby Rose right here. And then we just drag the Ruby Rose package there too. That way, that takes care of everything else that wasn't in the tray file and the CCs. Okay, now I'm gonna show y'all how to put in the game. My bad. Okay, y'all. So I cannot believe I forgot that step. But like I said, this is just the first video of many, and it gets better, and it'll get better and better as it progresses. Okay, so just be patient and be like, sis, you got this. You got this. Okay, because look, before you know it, we're gonna be pros out here in the mods and CC game, right? So now we got our game open after we added that last little piece that y'all forgot. So now on the right hand side, you want to click on options, because if you are a newbie to the game, you want to make sure that you have these two options selected. So click game options. Then over here on the left hand side, click other. And the two important pieces, you want to make sure you have enable custom content and mods selected and script mods allowed. After you select those, click apply changes. Exit out and restart your game. So you're going to exit out the game. You're not going to be able to find your stuff that you just downloaded if you don't do this. You got to let the game know, hey, I want to add this stuff, right? So after you do that, and if you already have it done, don't worry about this. This is for the newbies. You're going to close out. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to new game. Unless you want to just check it in your gallery and make sure it's in there, you'll do the same stuff, but just click on new game, because now we want to play this character, right? Let's check it out and see what Ruby Rose gonna do. Give it a second. My screen always shows white because I got all this stuff downloaded, right? Okay, so no thanks. Ostraby Lorray, nothing. Nunu Skatuski. Okay, so give it a second. How y'all doing? Tell me in the comments how y'all doing today and what y'all want to see. Let me know what videos y'all want to see next, okay? Because I have a lot of them to go. All right, so we have this beautiful sis right here, but we're not going to play her. So we're going to go in the upper right-hand corner and select open the gallery. All right, so I had already kind of just made sure she was in the game just for recording purposes. So as you see in the upper right-hand corner, I have my library selected, okay? So on the left-hand side, you want to make sure include custom content is highlighted. All right, you're going to select that as well. And the easiest way to find what you just downloaded from your library or just whatever you already have in there, it'll say item name and you type in the name. So there's Ruby, right? So you're going to click on her. There she is, looking beautiful. And over here on the right-hand side, it says place household. Now, you already know the beautiful girl we already had. So if you want to make them friends or sisters or whatever the case may be, you're going to merge the household. Okay? If you just want it to be Ruby, you're going to replace it. So we're going to replace. All right? And it's just letting you know, applying this will replace the household currently in Create a Sim, which is Kaz. You cannot undo this action. Yes, we're going to continue. Give her a second to get on up in there, okay? There you go. There's sis. Okay. There she is right there. Looking beautiful. Now, I'm glad that this is right here because I had an issue with this when I first started downloading characters that people already created. And this is like a little triple whammy, y'all. Y'all learning 3 things in this one video. So if you click on her eyebrows, because she don't need 2 of them, y'all. She don't need 2 of them. Scroll up. They have an option to remove one set of those eyebrows because she has a skin overlay. So you're going to scroll. There it is right here. Click that. It removes it. Look at this beautiful sis. Look at her. She looking like y'all ready to play. Okay. So that's how you do it. And over here on the left-hand side, she already has some stuff preset in here from Clay Kim. You can add more. You can go in here and add more categories for her likes and dislikes. You can do different traits. You can change the traits if you want to. The option is the X right up here. If you don't like the traits that she has, don't look at her feet because look, she keep them clean, right? So with that being said, after you're done, like I said, you can go up here. You can change stuff. You can make her younger, older, whatever the case may be. Change her walk. You can still do all that stuff. Click on her name. Change her pronouns. Do all that stuff. Once you're done, you just go on like normal. Go into play, place her in a household and play, y'all. So with that being said, with all the stuff that you learned today, the option that you can go back and view it, pause it, whatever the case may be. If you want to learn something next, if you're like, hey, can you be informative on this? Put it in the comments, y'all. I got y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.